Hello, everyone. We're doing a coach sneak peek today. Just a little chit chat about coaching and what we love about it. And whoa, um, both getting our littles here. Chit chat about what we love about it and how we work it. So I will give you a little background of how I got into Beachbody. I figure skated for most of my life, and I stopped in high school, and I gained weight in high school through college. I then got married and gained weight. So I ended up signing up for Beachbody after a couple months of marriage, probably about 6 months of marriage, because I had already gained at least 15 pounds. So I decided to sign up, and 2 months later I found out I was pregnant, and I had no energy. I was nauseous. I just ended up stepping back from Beachbody. So then I had Ellie, and all throughout my pregnancy, I was like, I am going to work out when I get the clearance because I can't take this big belly, and I just wanted to be able to do stuff when I was pregnant, but I didn't have the energy. So once I had Ellie, I really felt like out of my own skin. I didn't feel like I was myself, and I just felt like I just wasn't happy with myself. I didn't have any confidence. We would have like date nights, and I would just cry before because I'm like, I don't even look good at anything. I don't even want to go. And so I just was not happy with myself and how I was looking. So I had followed my current coach for a year, but at that I had followed her for a year at that point, and finally I said yeah. She had asked me a couple different times, oh, you want to join in? We have a boot camp. We have this program. And I was like, it's not a good time. Oh, you see, friend? It's not a good time. It's not a good time. And finally I was like, you know what? It is a good time because it's never going to be a good time. Now is a good time. So I started with Chelsea as my coach, and I started posting for mostly accountability. And then I was posting my meals, and basically Chelsea contacted me and was like, girl, you are doing everything you need to do as a coach. So why wouldn't you, try it out, sign up as a discount coach, try it out, and you can get discounts, and, you're doing everything already. So I'm like, okay, sure, why not? So, because of course, discount to me was like, let's do this. So I signed up as a coach, and I honestly never thought I would love it this much. I feel like it has been such a blessing for me. As a new mom, when you really don't feel super connected to a lot of people, and you feel like out of the loop, and just like you're always having to take care of other people, or of like my baby and my husband. And this was a way that I could take care of other people, because I do love helping people. It was a way that I could take care of people and pour into myself at the same time. So that is kind of how I got started, and I'm loving coaching. I feel like it is like the perfect missing link, especially as a new mama. Like I said, you can feel kind of isolated, and this is a great way to encourage other people, encourage myself, because I actually feel connected to, these ladies who are killing their journeys and crushing it. So that's a little bit about how I became a coach. So I'll let Kara have her turn. I might mute myself because of this little one. Go ahead.
So I was a competitive dancer growing up my whole life. When I was about 4 or 5, you can use that, honey. My daughter's trying to get into my makeup, so hold on, Lulu. Mommy's doing something, remember? So when I grew up, I did competitive dance. By the time I was in 5th grade, I had a 2nd degree black belt, and I was ready to kind of put the karate part of me to the side and more focus on dance. So I danced throughout my entire high school career. And it was amazing. I had that team community that I really never realized how much it meant to me until I no longer had it. When I went to college, I gained, instead of the freshman 15, I gained what I say is the freshman 40. And by the time I was in my last year of college, so I was in college for 5 years after changing majors and all that fun stuff. And in my last year of college, I met my daughter's father. And obviously, once you start in kind of a comfortable, what you think of as a long-term relationship, you tend to put on those pounds. So I tended to put those on. In February of 2016, I got pregnant with my daughter. I gained 65 pounds when I was pregnant. Food has always been something that has been my comfort, and really what made me quote unquote happy. After I had my daughter in October of 2016, I dealt a lot with postpartum depression, in addition to being in a very, very toxic relationship that I didn't realize was toxic until, it got to the point where I couldn't deal anymore. You can put it on your eyes, honey. Yep. So probably about January of 2018, I started seeing a therapist who told me that I really needed to start getting more active, which, I totally understood. But it was one of those, okay, I've got a little one at home. How am I supposed to find time for that? So I signed up really with the free 2-week trial of Beachbody in June of 2018. My coach, Chelsea, had reached out to me a few times and was like, we've got these amazing programs and this and that. And I was just like, no, I don't think so. Not a good time. I don't have the money. I had all the excuses in the book. And finally, actually, I always say this is my Freedom Day as well as America's Freedom Day. I signed up on July 4th of 2019. And I love coaching. I had signed up as a discount coach so I could get the discount on the products. I had never, ever in a million years intended on being an active coach. It wasn't for me. I was like, I'm not going to do that. But I'm so glad that I did. I have met a community of ladies that really have showed me compassion when I needed compassion. I've been through now a tough breakup this year that these ladies have all been right there by my side, and it's been just absolutely incredible. Having a toddler and working a full-time job and coaching on the side sometimes is not easy, as you can hear, but I always love to make it work because I love being able to get in the best shape of my life, make myself the happiest that I can, and be able to help other ladies feel as good as I feel in my own skin now. Yes, I'm nowhere near where I want to be, fitness level wise, but I always say progress over perfection. I got that from Autumn, and that is always what I say to myself, to keep myself motivated on the days that I'm down. So that's a little bit of my story, and how I got into coaching. I always say that I got into coaching because, I just wanted to help myself, but I love being able to help others and be able to, have a little bit of a supplemental income as well to be able to do more for my daughter than if I would just have my regular day job income.
And I think also, I feel like not only knowing, having the accountability and knowing new people, I'm such a people person. So, learning about other people's lives is just yeah, let's do this. I just get so excited. And not that I'm, meeting new people that I've never met before, which I have actually had a couple new mamas that, we were in the same Facebook group or something, and we friended and, got excited. And but even people that I know already, I feel like now that we have this extra common goal or common bond, it's I've been talking to them so much more now, and it's helps, it's helped our friendships kind of reflourish and yeah, like the supplemental income is great. I feel like I was able to get Ellie a couple, baby seats or, a nice new little outfit for her. Because of course we don't ever spoil ourselves much. We spoil the babies. But yeah, it's been really great, and I feel like it gives me something to look forward to, and it's great because we can do it from home.
Definitely.
Like we don't have to, go to the office or go out and go door to door to find people. You do it from home, and I get to hold my little baby here while I'm working. So it's awesome. I love that aspect of it too.
Yeah, definitely being able to work from home, even just in the aspect of, especially during quarantine, I've been working from home for my day job anyways, but having that ability to work from home, not have to find a babysitter for your kiddos while you're working, and things like that, and being able to spend time with them. And there's so much flexibility in the coaching opportunity. It's not like you have to work a set hours. You set your hours. So if that's, you work in pockets of time, when your babies are sleeping or when your kiddos are at school. My daughter's starting school in a few weeks, working in those pockets of time, you can really set your own hours, and it's been absolutely wonderful, even if you're up till, God knows what hours, trying to make sure that you get things done. If you've had a busy day, it's always worth it in the end to be able to help others.
Yes.
At least in my opinion.
I feel like, what was I going to say? Like while she's napping or while I'm nursing her, I can, have my phone and be reaching out to people. And it's so, like you said, flexible, and really like whatever you can do is kind of what you put in, you'll get out. So and that's another thing that I kind of like about it, is that if, I have a month where I'm like, I can't focus on this right now, it's okay. It's not like I'm going to lose my job. It's something that will always be there, and I am grateful for that, and I love that I will always have it. It's not like, I feel like sometimes jobs, ow, Ellie, your teeth are sharp. Jobs can come and go, but this is really, it's just going to be here until people stop working out, which I doubt will happen. And I feel like that it's such a tangible thing. Like everyone wants to look their best. Everyone wants to feel their best. Everyone wants to, improve. So this is a great opportunity, because you're always going to have people to reach out to and to connect with. I feel like it's the potential is endless. Really.
There's so much potential in this business, and I do want to insert Beachbody income disclaimer, actually let me pull up the full disclaimer here, that Beachbody does not guarantee any level of success or income from Team Beachbody Coach Opportunity. Each coach's income depends on his or her own efforts, diligence, and skill. So in regards to, income and things like that, it is nice to be able to help people and have that little bit of extra income, and have it be, like Chelsea said, so flexible. It's so nice to, if Grace is having a rough day, be able to, take a day and just be like, okay, I need to just focus on my little one. Family always comes first to me. And so making sure that she's taken care of. And then once she goes to bed at night, then I can do the work that I need to do, whether that be talking to others, showing them, what we do as a coach, kind of go from there. But to talk a little bit about more of what we do as coaches, a lot of it is posting your workouts, showing people that it's possible with a toddler or with an infant at home, showing them that healthy meals don't need to be these bland, yucky, just plain salads or plain grilled chicken with nothing on them. There's so much opportunity to, you know, have these healthy meals and be able to enjoy them. You know, the other day I made a recipe. It was a Cuban sandwich, and it was a healthy version of a Cuban sandwich, and it was one of the most delicious things that I've ever eaten. So, you know, showing people that they can do that, inviting them to the opportunity, not only just as the fitness opportunity, but also the business opportunity as well, because, you know, it is such an incredible opportunity. It's a gift that we get to hand forward to other people, to be able to help change their lives and help them be able to change another person's life. So I definitely, as a coach, I never thought that I would be able to get on a video and talk to people about the opportunity, or post more about my workouts, talking to people that, you know, I maybe haven't talked to since high school or have never met in real life. But being able to do that is just absolutely incredible. And I would not trade this opportunity for anything ever.
And I think also, so one of the things that I do as a coach is obviously posting meals and workout videos and stuff about, you know, Allie Ray and about what we're doing, you know, day to day, because realistically people don't want to hear just about workouts and just about nutrition and just about the program. So that's a big thing, is like sharing your life. It's not just about Beachbody. It's about everything that you're going through. And then sometimes, you know, I'll post some hacks like, oh, this is what I did with Ellie's mobile for her crib, or, you know, things that, you know, people like to hear that stuff. It's not just about, you know, Beachbody. And I think that's a big thing that I had to take away at first, as when I first started coaching, was all I would talk about was Beachbody, Beachbody, Beachbody. And then I'm like, so I think my mom told me, you know, some people might want to hear some other stuff too, you know. So it's a balance of everything. And I felt like I had another point and I can't remember, so I'll let you know if I remember it.
People like to watch your Chronicles of Killing a Spider too. That was definitely the entertainment of my day yesterday.
My husband was like, why are you recording this? I'm like, because I started recording and now I have to let them know. Oh, man. Oh, I wish I could think of what I was going to say. Oh, one of the things that I do frequently is every day I have like a group chat with my girls, and every day I kind of, if they haven't sent like their pictures of, hey, just crushed my workout, or hey, this is what I'm having for lunch, you know, whatever, I'll check in with them and say, hey girls, you know, how'd it go today? Let me see your sweaty selfies, or, you know, what was your favorite move, or just to keep them on track, because I know that was my biggest thing, was like I needed that accountability.
You too, Ellie? Yeah, you need it too? You need accountability for naps?
Yeah. So that's another thing, like as a coach, you do have to take time to interact and nurture your current clients, not only your clients, but potential coaches or even your coaches themselves. You have to nurture them so that they have what they need to feel like they're part of the community and successful. And yeah, I know. Talking to?
Yeah. Like, I want in on this conversation. Hi, Ellie.
So yeah, I feel like that's one of the big things that I've started doing recently, is checking in with my girls and just seeing, you know, how are you doing? I'll do like, I'm doing like a monthly newsletter. So every month I send a little newsletter of like, this is what's happening. Here's a recipe. You know, here's a couple quotes, and okay, honey. And that's pretty much the extent of it. So really, and that's just an extra thing. You're not required to do that. It's really is you can put in as much or as little work and effort as you want. But I really feel like the groups and the accountability groups are like a game changer for me and for a lot of other people.
Definitely. It's so nice to have these challenge groups and things like that to be able to really check in with your clients, with your, whether they be a close friend or somebody that you don't know. It's so wonderful to be able to check in with them, have it all right there for you, and be able to see, okay, who's logged this today? Who hasn't been logging their shakes? Who hasn't been saying that they've been doing their workouts? And then checking in with them and saying, hey, is there something that I can do to help? Do you need some real meal plan ideas? Do you need some new shake recipes? Are you bored of what you were doing before? Do you need something else? And really kind of nurturing those relationships is just so... It's so much fun to be able to do that. Not even just as oh, you got mascara on your nose, I see.
Beautiful, Lulu. Love it.
But being able to kind of nurture those relationships and, grow these, especially during a time where there's so much uncertainty and so much not wanting to go out and about, and still being able to nurture and grow those relationships is so incredible. That I love it.
Yes. And then,
what is the screen, silly girl?
To smell it.
Ooh, that smells yummy.
Yeah, it's good.
A couple things that I thought of. One thing was, I have a
This good right here.
IVF. And, she did the first day or two, and she's like, this is a little much for me. So instead, it's not like, well, you have to do the program. That's what you signed up for. Let's talk about it. Let's see what you would want to do. Let's see what your goals are. Let's see what nutrition you need to talk about, So now she's going to start with 21-day fix instead, which is a little less of a high impact program. So that's another thing. As a coach, you are there to help your girls, like Kara said, help them with what they need, where they're at. We meet them where they're at. We don't try to bring them to where we are, working out, having worked out for 4 months now. We're not trying to get them to the same point that we are. They are starting their journey just like we started our journey. So that's something that we are here for. And then also we have team calls. So on Mondays, I love Mondays. Mondays at 11, there is, I think it's 11. Is it 11 or 12? 11. There's the National Wake Up Call, which is basically all of Beachbody is on that call.
Good.
And it's just the different things that are happening, the new promotions that are going on, anything that we need to know as a coach is all right there. There are so many trainings and learning opportunities. Everything we need to know as coaches is laid right out for us, and it's like so easy to learn what we have to do. And then on Monday nights, we have a team call with our overall team called Team Elevate is our team of a couple hundred, I think it's probably a couple hundred people. We have that Mondays at 8, and then typically Mondays at 9, we'll have our immediate group, so Team Inspire. We'll have a chat with them, kind of just check in. Sometimes it's a training, sometimes it's a super, top coach in the business telling you, these are some tips. And sometimes it's just a power hour, where we get some work done. There's so many different things that we do during those team calls. And I absolutely love Mondays because it's just like, it feels like it's just a day for myself because I don't have many of those. As a mom, I'm sure Kara can attest to that. You don't have much time to yourself as a mom. So this is a thing that I fully own for myself. No one else is in my family's, Ellie's not a part of it. She can be. I mean, for a lot of my videos, she is most of my videos because I just think she's so stinking cute. But it's kind of something that is my own. And those team calls, I feel like, I don't feel like I'm a mom. I feel like I'm a girl who's crushing her business, who is chatting with other ladies and having a nice little girls' night. I just feel like it is a totally different part of my life that I love, and I wouldn't trade this for anything, but I do like having my little outlet of, this is me, I'm a mom, and I'm crushing my business, so let's do this,
To be a rainbow.
I definitely agree too. It's so nice to have that outlet, not only for working out, but to hold on, to be able to have that outlet as well, to reach out to other people who may be going through the same things that you might be going through, whether it be that they feel overwhelmed as a mom, that they feel like they need an outlet, and to be able to show that to other people is just, it's such an incredible opportunity. And like Chelsea said, we wouldn't trade our kids for the world. We wouldn't trade being moms for the world. But having this little bit of an outlet is so important to make you the best mom that you can be. So that way, you can be there for your kiddos. You can run around and play with them if maybe you're not in the greatest shape. Oops. And you can learn to, get up and run around and play and do, and be able to do other things with them as well. So taking that little bit of time out for yourself every day, to do your business, to do your working out, things like that is just wonderful. And now, like, Grace is getting to the age where she loves to help mommy prep the food for the week and different stuff like that. So it's so nice to be able to instill those good, healthy habits into your own kiddos, and to be able to show that to other people that they can do that as well is just such a blessing.
Well, and even like getting your family involved. My husband works out with me. My mom and my sisters are working out now. So it's just, it not only affects you and helps you and benefits you, but it's benefiting. Like we say, we're not getting customers, we're changing lives. We're changing lives, because that is what this is doing. This is changing people's lives to become the best that they can be, and we are part of that change. And I think that that's incredible, to just be, the person that really catapulted their success and their change and everything that they need, to be that person that kind of helped them along in the process is it's a blessing, and it's so exciting. And I love hearing from my people that I have connected with, oh, I love this workout, or I'm feeling so good, I'm so glad. Because a lot of times people do start off and they're like, I don't know, I'll try it. I don't know. Like, and then they and even with coaching, that's how when I first signed up last year before I got pregnant with her, I think I signed up as a discount coach for the discount. And I thought to myself, I could probably do this coaching thing. I think I'd be pretty good at it. And of course, you have naysayers. For me, it was my husband who was like, yeah, I don't know. And, my mom was like, go for it, girl. You would be so good at it. And then I got pregnant, and I was like, I can't do this. No. But now when I signed up the second time, I was like, you know what? I started thinking about it again. I feel like I would be a pretty good coach. I feel like I love helping people. I love to see, cheer people on. And I finally went for it. My husband's like, I'll give you a year. We'll see how it goes. And I'm like, that's really fair. That's fair. You give me a year. If I'm totally flaking and flopping, I understand. It is a commitment of time. So if I'm flopping in a year, then maybe it's time to stop. But so far, so good. I feel like I love what I'm doing, and it has been such like a growth opportunity for myself. So I can't say enough about coaching.
Yeah, same here. When I started coaching, I was with my ex, who really didn't. It's not like he didn't approve. He was like, you do you, boo boo, but he wasn't 100% supportive, and so now it's more of, let's prove these people wrong. Let's show them how nice it is to be able to change somebody's lives, stuff like that. Because I know for me, ever since I was little, I have loved the idea of helping others, and this is truly changing other people's lives. Just like my coach reached out to me, you know, sometimes I'm like, well, should I reach out to this person? And then I go, yeah, because, you know, the worst thing that they can say is no. And, you know, if they're haters, haters will hate. You will always have haters in life, whether you're putting yourself out there or not. So why not at least put yourself out there and show yourself that you are capable of so much in so many amazing things, like I know Chelsea and I have done.
Sometimes the people who you kind of least expect to respond, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll send you the information, totally.
Yeah, definitely. I can't tell you how many people that I've been like ridiculously surprised when they're like, yeah, I want some more information. I'm like, really? Like, you hated me the last time that we talked in person. Like, but you know, you grow up, you move on from those things that happen, and you know, you never know what somebody's going through in their life, and you know, you never know if they're going through something that, you know, maybe this is an outlet for them, or if maybe they've put on a few pounds and they don't post about that because nobody wants to show their failures, and so now they're like, you know, this gives me an opportunity to be a better person, and you know, I cannot say enough about this opportunity, about how much I love the team that we are a part of, the bigger team as a whole, as well as our little team. And it's so incredible. And there's so many amazing opportunities. You know, every year we do a coach summit where all of the coaches in the network, we all go to one location. Next year is St. Louis. And I'm so excited for it. This year we had to do a virtual summit due to, you know, COVID and everything like that. But it's just, there's so many incredible opportunities, and the ladies that you build a team with really become like your family. You know, Chelsea and I live very close to each other. We never knew each other before this opportunity came. And now she's somebody that I talk to on a daily basis that, you know, I really call a close friend, and somebody that, you know, I look to when I'm down on myself. And you know, you always have that opportunity to, you know, find that person that you never knew you needed in your life, through coaching, and it's just wonderful. But I think on that note, I think that is,
You can always DM us, or if you have our numbers, text us, or
email us, or whatever the case may be. We're always available to answer any questions. Yeah.